A Step into the Past Volume 5 Chapter 1, The Dinner Feast at Guo Residence. Tiny snowflakes filled the sky, the weather bitterly cold. Luckily there were no gusts of wind or Euro trademark LL feel even more terrible. Wu Zhou, Xiang Xiaolong, and over 10 odd men on horses left the residence hurriedly. All of them were wearing bamboo hats that covered most of their faces. Once they reached the streets they split ways immediately, two to a group, all traveling towards different directions. Firstly Euro trademark S the 3-horse carriages. Now there is this move to trick the enemy. Even if Yanpinga Euro trademark S 300 men are all waiting outside the residence, Euro trademark S difficult for them to follow so many Euro suspicious characters saw Euro trademark at the same time. Besides, who can be certain whether Xiang Xiaolong is one of them? This move is to force Yanpinga Euro trademark S Maoist warriors to retreat to the Kuoa Euro trademark S residence where the dense forest and the road leading up the hill is. Xiang Xiaolong and Wu Zhou traveled a well-planned route and swiftly left the forested area outside the Wu residence and arrived at the side of the main road where other common residences are. They did not travel towards the Guo residence but instead turned left in the opposite direction in spite of the snow. They did not care if they were being followed, and when they reached the front of a large house, they gave the secret signal. The door to the house immediately opened. The owner of this big house is someone who has strong relations with the Wu residents and naturally he was glad to assist them. The two of them did not say anything at all but just entered the house and went to the back alley from the building Ga Euro trademark S back door. Only then did they hurriedly ride towards Ziyuya Hill where the Guo residence is situated. It was Wu Zhou who arranged all these so that even if they were being followed, they can still beautifully shake off the other party. The snow hit their faces and Xiang Xiaolong suddenly felt lost. Although Euro trademark S only been a few short years since he arrived in this ancient era, but he has experienced many heart-rending tragedies. Shua Euro trademark ER and Sunua Euro trademark S unjust deaths have given him a huge blow. But Zhaonia Euro trademark S horrible death is something that he cannot accept even now. But Euro trademark S another cruel and heartless fact. Suddenly, these three blossoming beauties will forever disappear from this world, and even if he killed Zhao Mu and Prince Xiao Yuan, this fact will never change. Now his great benefactor Yuan Zong is confirmed to be dead as well. Hi! What is all these for? He can be killed at any time as well, and will that be a form of release? Will there be a chance to see them again after he Euro trademark S dead? Ever since the beginning of life, the question of life and death have always troubled humans. Is it only a short journey where one throws oneself into, and a persona Euro trademark S existence will not stop when he dies? No one has ever been able to answer or prove this question. A religion a Euro trademark S answer where heaven and hell, or anything outside life and death, may very well just be an optimistic wish. But Euro trademark S something that one cannot do without. If there is only emptiness after death, Euro trademark S a situation which is very difficult to accept. Wu Zhou who was riding next to him called out, "A Euro I young Grand Master-in-law. Ziyuya Hill is right ahead." A Euro Xiang Xiaolong was woken from his reverie and gathered his thoughts, looking ahead. By now they have left the residential areas and come to the foot of the hill. There Euro trademark S only one road which leads straight to the top of the hill, and at the top ancient trees made up a forest, and he could catch peeps of the huge building through the trees, looking extremely majestic. However, there are no traces of men in ambush, and there Euro trademark S an archway at the foot of the hill. Written on it are the words A Euroguo family residence Euro trademark, but there are no guards there at all. The two of them turned to the woods at the side of the road and dismounted where Teng and Jing have left markings of the secret signal. The trees and grass were all covered by white snow and the scene looked pure and alluring, but Euro trademark S not advantageous for hiding or escape at all. Wu Zhou found another carved signal at the foot of another tree and made a hand signal towards Xiang Xiaolong first before going into the woods. Xiang Xiaolong put the Maoist sword in the brocade cloth Zhao Qian made for him and strapped it on his back, and with his left hand holding his recovered flying rainbow, went after Wu Zhou. Suddenly men and light appeared and surrounded them quietly. Wu Zhou drew the 2 metal bars from his back and with a roar charged towards the front suddenly, not allowing the enemy to get a better feel of the surrounding area and strengthen their encirclement. Xiang Xiaolong was still feeling upset about the death of his beloved beauties and Yuan's own, so he was filled with fury as he pulled out his wooden sword and held it on his right hand as he followed behind and killed a path towards the woods. Their opponents did not expect them to be so ferocious. Of the 2 Zhaomahists who were blocking Wu Zhou, one of them took a step back in frenzy while the other came charging with his long sword. There was a euro clang, a euro trademark as the weapons clashed and sparks flew in the darkness. Wu Zhou took advantage of the fact that his opponent a euro trademark's arm strength is not as good as his, so he flicked the long sword away, creating an opening at his enemy a euro trademark's front and made a false move as if to attack another person, but the metal bar in his left hand turned back and struck the opening as quick as lightning. That person is quite formidable as well. He moved his sword back to defend and blocked the metal bar, but he forgot about the other metal bar on Wu Zhou euro trademark's right hand. He only saw a flash while Wu Zhou bent his waist as the metal bar struck upwards into his opponent a euro trademark's stomach. That Mahist did not expect the angle of Wu Zhou euro trademark's attack to be so precise, and with a scream, staggered backwards as fresh blood spilled on the snow and he died immediately. Wu Zhou did not stop at all as his 2 metal bars seemed to transform into 2 rays of light as he charged forward towards the other Mahist. The battle has finally started. All these Mahists were highly skilled, but they did not expect that an unknown Wu Zhou would kill one of their men in such a short time. They were all furious and charged upon him, and for a moment the air was filled with a murderous aura. Xiang Xiaolong, who was following closely behind Wu Zhou, went into the state of Mahist swordplay. Every move his enemy makes is very clear to him. Because their swordplay all came from the same source, he is very familiar with his enemy a euro trademark's attack and could even see their loopholes and inadequacies. He roared as flying rainbow pierced and pricked madly in his left hand, while in his right hand the Mahist sword slashed and sliced heavily, his left and right hands actually executing 2 different styles of fighting and strength, gentle and harsh at the same time. A furious fire burned in his eyes, but his expression was cool and calm, as if he euro trademark's another person altogether, his aura extremely imposing. As the weapons clashed, 3 Mahists were struck down at the same time, one of them injured by Wu Zhou euro trademark's bars while the other 2 were naturally felled by Xiang Xiaolong. A loud shout came from Xiang Xiaolong euro trademark's right side. An especially tall and huge Mahist who looks like he euro trademark's of a higher rank came out from behind a tree, leaning forward and running furiously. Under the torch his metal pole glittered and was aimed towards Xiang Xiaolong euro trademark's heart, the aim accurate, vicious, and swift. Xiang Xiaolong saw that he revealed no loopholes at all as he moved and knows that he has met an expert in Moism. He dared not be lax, and with his left hand he executed one of the Mohista euro trademark's 3 killer strikes a euro, defending instead of attacking euro trademark with flying rainbow. He moved his sword back, a euro trademark's tip quivering, where his next attack will be still an unknown as he dealt with the 2 Mahist coming towards his left. He executed a euro attacking instead of defending a euro trademark with the Mahist sword on his right as the sword seemed to turn into a beam of light and curved forward like a swimming snake as it engaged his opponent a euro trademark's metal pole. The Mahist swordplay is useful as it allows a single person to fight against overpowering numbers, so although he was dealing with attacks from 2 different sides, he was not at all confused. Also it relies on intuition rather than the eyes, so that even if only euro trademark's eyes were covered, he can still fight with the enemy. In such dark surroundings with only a few torches illuminating things at the perimeter, a euro trademark's even more beneficial to Xiang Xiaolong. That Mahist with the pole did not expect Xiang Xiaolong to suddenly execute such an exquisite move and only felt his frighteningly strong pole attack, which is akin to a dragon bursting out of a cave. Upon meeting his opponent a euro trademark's wooden sword, felt like a clay ox entering the water, empty and surreal, without any strength at all. He was surprised and reflexively pulled his pole back and retreated when he realized there a euro trademark's a sharp pain on his stomach. It turned out that Xiang Xiaolong has given a flying kick to his fatal point. Although his tolerance for pain is 10 times more than the average warrior, he still howled in pain as he fell backwards, never to climb up again. Naturally, this kick has got nothing to do with the 3 killer strikes of Moism, because for someone from the 21st century, naturally he will not stick so strictly to the rules. The 2 Mahists on the other side thought that Xiang Xiaolong is now on the defensive, so they waved their swords to attack, but did not expect that with a sudden glare of light, one of them had their right hand chopped off at the wrist while the other was struck in his thigh, and as they retreated screaming, they knocked into the others advancing behind them, and the situation was chaotic for a moment. Who would have expected Xiang Xiaolong Ga Euro trademark S swordplay to be so precise and vicious, a total deviation from the gentle nature of the Mahist swordplay. Wu's Euro trademark S performance was not any worse either, as he forced his way between 2 enemies. His hands moved to the middle of his metal rods as he executed close bodily moves. Although his enemy managed to slash him slightly on his arm, at the same time he pierced through one of his enemy Euro trademark S chest, while another enemy Euro trademark S ear was hit by the end of the metal rod. In a short moment they have advanced a few feet. They heard a twang behind them. They hid behind a tree at the same time as an arrow shot past. Although the Euro trademark VE killed many of their opponents, but the Mahists still continued to advance towards them from all directions in waves, and the situation was not to their advantage. Xiang Xiaolong saw that the situation was not right and returned Flying Rainbow to its scabbard, and he reached into his robes to pull out the flying needles, shooting them continuously. This move was greatly unexpected by the others, and for a moment quite a handful of people fell to the ground. His opponents saw that wherever Xiang Xiaolong waved his hand, someone will be injured or killed, like magic, and they all hurriedly hid behind trees. The 2 of them dared not hesitate and advanced towards the darkness, and in a moment was hidden deep in the forest. The Mahists were all thrown off, but they still gave chase. Now their Euro trademark S another problem. With such running and in the darkness, how are they able to see the secret signals left behind by Teng and Jing? Luckily, right at this time, the sound of a bird calling was heard from afar on their left, which sounded very authentic. The 2 of them knows it must be that mischievous and tricky Jing Jun who is making the sound, so they happily made their way towards the sound. The deeper they went into the woods, the denser it became with thick snow, making it extremely difficult to walk. After budding of countless branches, there was a small light in the sky ahead, which dropped like a meteor. It turned out to be Jing Jun, who jumped down effortlessly and blinked at them, saying, "A Euro Ethi's way, a Euro." The 2 of them hurriedly went after him as if the Euro trademark VE found their savior. They walked up a slope and came to a huge rock. They could almost make out the lights coming from the Guo residence amongst the woods ahead. Teng Yi suddenly appeared on the stone, with one knee on the ground and holding a huge bow in his hand. He looked serious as he scrutinized the human sounds and torches that a Euro trademark S coming nearer. The 3 of them went behind him. Wu Zhou asked in puzzlement, "A Euro, what are you going to do?" "A Euro." Teng Yi did not reply. Wu and Xiang were perplexed. They can a Euro trademark T see the enemy clearly in this dense forest, so what is the use of having a strong bow? Down below screams were heard. Jing Jun exclaimed happily, "A Euro." They fell in, "A Euro." Both of them are excellent hunters, so naturally they are expert in setting traps. "A Euro twang." A Euro trademark an arrow left Teng Yi a Euro trademark S strong bow and shot into the dense forest. A scream was immediately heard. Impressed, Jing Jun said, "A Euro a brother Tenga Euro trademark S. A Euro arrow of the night forced. A Euro trademark is famed throughout the Han borders. Even a passing rat would not be able to avoid it." A Euro. As he spoke, Teng Yi released 3 arrows continuously with alarming ease and dexterity, and every time a shot was launched, a scream will definitely be heard. By now Xiang and Wu realized that their Euro trademark S no trace of torches below at all. It turns out that Teng Yi has shot all the torch bearers, and the torches fell onto the snowy ground and were extinguished. Teng Yi continued shooting his arrows, and each arrow will definitely find a target. Wu and Xiang were utterly impressed and secretly thought that luckily he is not their enemy, or else they won a Euro trademark T even know how they have died. Teng Yi put down his strong bow and said calmly, No one will dare to come up now. Jingjun jumped up and said, we trademark VE tied ropes and cut up a path, so we only have to follow the rope, and soon we trademark LLB at the Guo residence for the feast. Xiang Xiaolong did not expect to come out of the Zhaomohista trademark S encirclement so easily, and obviously saw that ETA trademark S extremely important to have good strategies. Once he thought that he can now try the prowess of the 3 killer strikes on Yanping, he was greatly energized and said quietly, Elita trademark S go. The Guo family residence was built on top of the hill, following the curves of the hill. Although ETA trademark S not comparable to the Wu Stockadia trademark S imposing and strict aura, it boasts of the beautiful scenery that the Wu Stockade lacks. In front of the residence there were 2 ancient trees that almost reached heaven. Lanterns burned brightly at the front door, with more lanterns hung on the walls on both sides, making it look as bright as day. Xiang Xiaolong informed them of his name at the door, and immediately a middle-aged man who introduced himself as the housekeeper Gao Ang came and led them into the residence personally. Walking past a stone pathway through a bamboo forest, an imposing-looking building suddenly appeared in front of them. Just a look at the building they know that Guo's Honga trademark S wealth is comparable to those of royalty. Lanterns filled the spacious garden on both sides of the road, the layout complementing each other, making them feel that the 20-odd feet of long stone path beneath their feet is the middle line in the residence, and the opulent building before them is situated right in the middle of this garden. There are 2 pavilions in the garden built on top of a rectangular pond with magnificent-looking pillars and red-tiled roof, and at the tip of the roof there a trademark S and magnificent-looking cover made of white stone. Exquisite carvings can be seen on the beams. Regardless of the rare flowers and trees, the tiny bridges and flowing water, the quaint pathways, just these 2 pavilions alone is enough for one to appreciate the builder trademark S taste and skill. A lot of thought was put into the decoration of plants in the garden, with the main roles delegated to everlasting trees, which can withstand the cold, matched with trees that change with the season and flowers which bloom all year round, making it a lush greenery. Although the garden is now filled with snow, it still makes one think of the beautiful spring/summer scenery. Once in a while they could see rare rocks brought in from other places, which increased the exquisiteness of the garden. The main residence looked even more imposing among the garden, almost comparable to the Zhao Palace. ETA trademark S so imposing that ETA trademark S almost unbelievable. Jingjun, who has lived almost all his life in the mountains, was dumbfounded and went close to Xiang Xiaolong and whispered, such a large house, how is one able to sleep in it? Xiang Xiaolong saw that the housekeeper Gao Ang was way ahead of them leading the way, and Kana trademark T hear their conversation, so he replied with a laugh, hooking a beauty, do you fear not being able to sleep? Jingjun immediately rose his eyebrows, obviously he trademark S thinking of the program tonight after going back to the Wu residence. Xiang Xiaolong thought of the Zhao Palace, and Kana trademark T helped but think of the perished Zhao Ni, remembering how he flirted with her in the royal garden. He felt a sharp pain in his heart and felt like stabbing himself to relieve that heart-wrenching pain. Later he still have to put up an act with Zhao Mu, how will he be able to stand it? Teng Yi saw him suddenly turning pale and understood his feelings. He reached out and grabbed his shoulder hard, saying, Earth big picture is of most importance. The 2 of them exchanged a look, and a feeling of camaraderie welled up in them. Xiang Xiaolong suppressed the pain in his heart and forced all thoughts out of his mind as he stepped up the wooden bridge, up the long flight of stairs, into the building. There were 16 tables in the building, split between the left and right side of the Great Hall. By the time Xiang Xiaolong and his men arrived, the other guests are already there. Guo Zhong hurriedly came to welcome them and introduce him to the others. Zhao Mu brought a group of his family warriors to show off, and all of them looked fierce and strong, obviously skilled swordsmen. He and his men, 12 of them altogether, already took up 4 tables. Yanping was dressed in white hemp clothing and alone, and for a change he was wearing a pair of straw shoes, an air of a proud and suave loner. If not for the barrier of Yuan Zonga trademark S revenge stuck between them, maybe Xiang Xiaolong could have befriended him, but now they can only solve the problem using this era Euro trademark's most commonly used method, which is through fights. For the first time he met the owner of the Zhao Warrior Association, Zhao Ba. From the name he thought he Euro trademarked be a huge burly man, but in face he is a lot shorter than the average person, but with big bones. Everything was expanding horizontally, wide chest and broad back with an especially thick neck, and with his slightly hunched back he formed a very impressionable piece of triangular muscle, making one think that even if you try to strangle him, there a Euro trademark's no way you can manage to cut off his air supply. His complexion was dark, his forehead protruding with a square face and huge eyes. It felt as if he has unlimited strength in his body, and as he moved he gave off an imposing aura which created an impression on Xiang Xiaolong as well. When he was in the special task force, fighting is as common as eating, so he Euro trademark's good at analyzing his opponents. When he saw Zhao Ba, he immediately put him under the most difficult to handle enemy category. 4 of his disciples accompanied him to the feast, and naturally they are all expert swordsmen, but what caught their attention was one of them is actually a young lady called Zhao Ji. At first glance she did not have the beauty to captivate any Euro trademark's soul, but her face hides an indescribable sadness, matched with her shockingly dainty phoenix eyes, slim face, and sexy lips. She does exude a womanly charm. Especially when she Euro trademark's so tall, a head taller than Zhao Ba and only about 3 inches shorter than Xiang Xiaolong. Such a tall lady, and with a perfect body trained from constant exercising, it makes her look extremely outstanding. Zhao Ba, Zhao Ji, and their people all behaved coolly towards Xiang Xiaolong, only giving a slight nod of their heads during the introduction, not hiding their animosity at all. When Jing Jun Kana Euro trademarked helped but scrutinize Zhao Ji from head to toe, the lady looked even more unhappy, and a murderous look flashed past her pretty eyes. Jing Jun was so shocked he dared not look at her again. The other 2 guests are obviously Zhao Mua Euro trademark's main lackeys. The philosopher Guo Kai looked like a Taoist deity, with an extremely long beard, but his eyes were darting, and just like what Lady Ya said, he looks conniving, but he was the warmest towards Xiang Xiaolong compared to the rest. What leaves a deep impression is his feminine and shrill voice. General Yu Cheng and Guo Kai are both about 30 years old. His eyes kept opening and closing and was alternating between lively and lifeless looks. He gives one the impression that he Euro trademark's engrossed in wine and women, with a slim body and nimble limbs. His military outfit gave him an imposing aura. Both of them have their family servants with them and took up 4 tables. Coming up next is Guo's Honga Euro trademark's 2 sons, Guo Chiu and Guo Ting, who looks thoroughly plain. Instead, what caught their attention was this intelligent-looking person among their family warriors called Shang-Chi. His aura and grace exudes the obvious fact that he Euro trademark's smart and experienced, not someone to be belittled. After a round of introductions, Guo Zhong invited the guests to be seated. Firstly, he asked Xiang Xiaolong to be seated on the VIP table, which is the first table on the right. Xiang Xiaolong tried to reject unsuccessfully, so he had no choice but to sit at this table meant for the main guest. Seated opposite him is naturally the host Guo Zhong, followed by Zhao Mu, Zhao Ba, and Guo Kai. Seated along the row on Xiang Xiaolong Ga Euro trademark's side is the very solemn-looking Yan Ping, followed by Yu Cheng. Guo's Honga Euro trademark's 2 sons were seated right at the end. The truth is, even up to now, Xiang Xiaolong has no idea why Guo Zhong would organize this feast. If he was really injured earlier, it would not reflect well on Guo Zhong as well. After a round of drinks, a euro. Guo Zhong exclaimed happily, "A euro! My whole life was spent next to a furnace making steel. Now that I a euro trademark am older, all the heavy work has been passed to my sons. Now in my free time I will trek around the forests, looking at iron mines, studying the making of weapons. To me, nothing is more precious than the handwritten records of the late Saint Liu Gong. This time Xiaolong has returned with the treasure. Others may not know what a great contribution Xiaolong has made, but I am very clear about that. Come. Let us drink a toast to the comeback of great Zhao A. Everyone lifted their cups except for Yanping, who did not touch the excellent wine on his table at all. Xiang Shaolin secretly lamented that once Guo Zhong said this, he trademark S, obviously implying that Zhao trademark S rise and fall will all depend on him. In this era where people fight over power and status, how can such words not around jealousy in others? Indeed, a look of unhappiness flashed past Zhao Mu and Yu Chengga trademark S faces while Zhao Ba looked ferocious. Only Guo Kai remained smiling while Yanping looked totally listless. Xiang Shaolong secretly observed the unique Zhao Ji. Every time she lifted her cup she only took a tiny sip, unlike the others who emptied their cups. Wu Zhou whispered in Xiang Shaolong trademark S ears, at Guo Zhong is trying to cause harm to you. Xiang Shaolong nodded to show that he understood, and said loudly his thanks. Mr. Guo has flattered me. I am just trying my best to follow His Majesty trademark S and Marquis orders, and they gave all instructions. I was just a little lucky and did not fail in my mission. I think this toast should be offered to Marquis instead. Everyone hurriedly rose their cups towards Zhao Mu. Xiang Shaolong and his men were of course secretly cursing as they drank, scolding Zhao Mu for being a cruel, conniving thief. That beauty Zhao Ji did not expect Xiang Shaolong to give such a good reply, and a look of surprise flashed past her eyes as she quietly sized up Xiang Shaolong. Zhao Mu trademark S expression looked better as he chortled and happily, drank up, as if all the merits should belong to him. But everyone knows that with his character, he will not be so easily taken in by Xiang Shaolong trademark S words, and this superficial happiness is just a show put up for them. Guo Zhong signaled the housekeeper Gao Ang, who was standing behind him, and the latter immediately passed the orders down. More than 10 odd pretty maids wearing butterfly-looking outfits came out carrying piping hot, delicious food and placed them on the tables and warmly helped the guests top up their wine cups. Xiang Shaolong kept a close eye on Yanping and saw that there are only vegetables and rice on his table. Obviously Guo Zhong has made special preparations for his needs a trademark. Guo Zhong chortled and said, Othera have always been dance courtesans entertaining my guests during my feasts, but since Josie is willing to give me face today by attending this feast, there are slight changes in the program He clapped his hands hard. Suddenly 10 odd women came out from the 2 side doors at the back. A few of them came to the center of the hall and started performing various dangerous and exciting acrobatic stunts. 2 of the women were impossibly turning somersaults on the shoulders of another 2 women, exchanged places before standing on the shoulders of another girl standing opposite them. Everyone except for Yanping clapped and cheered. Jing Jun boasted quietly, they should clap only after the trademark VE seen my skills, Xiang Shaolong smiled. Jing Jun is after all a big kid and filled with the desire to win. After the women performed their ever-changing acrobatics, they retreated out of the hall amidst the clapping of the guests. Guo Zhong smiled, a person whom we should really cheer is Miss Ji. The skills of my maids here, were all taught by her. On hearing that, everyone hurriedly cheered for Zhao Ji, with Jing Jun being the loudest, making one feel at a loss whether to laugh or be angry. Zhao Ji stood up and quietly acknowledged them, as if she doesn't trademark care for such admiration at all, giving one the feeling that she has a lot of self-control. Guo Zhong suddenly coughed dryly and asked Xiang Shaolong seriously, I heard that there is a slight misunderstanding between Shaolong and Josie. Why don't a trademark Ti be the mediator and solve this problem? Xiang Shaolong was secretly hating him. Guo's Hong trademark S words all seem to be for his good, but in fact he is fanning the flames and trying to incite unhappiness. The reason is of course due to Xiang Shaolong trademark S relationship with the Wu family. Just a few words and it has put him in an embarrassing situation. Even if he hands them the Josie token immediately, he will offend Zhao Mu because he has kept the fact that he actually has the token hidden from this evil fiend. But if he does not allow Guo Zhong to become the mediator trademark, Guo Zhong will have an excuse to deal with him. Luckily Yanping said coldly, Mr. Guo Ita trademark S too late for you to be a mediator now. Now the problem between me and Commander Xiang can only be solved according to Mahist rules. Everyone knows without asking that a duel is the only way. How can all these powerful people in Handan not know about the Zhao Mahists trying to ambush Xiang Xiaolong, and they also understood that Yanping has suffered a huge setback and this has planted an unsolvable enmity between them. Zhao Mu said, Arion is the most esteemed guest of His Majesty while the other is the most doted imperial guard of His Majesty. No one would want to see any side hurt. Why don't a trademark T.I. report to His Majesty tomorrow and let him decide? Guo Kai and Yu Cheng were secretly chortling in their hearts. Yanping is well respected in Zhao and recently he made a great contribution at the city of Fuiai when the Yans invaded them and is now on a same standing as the king of Zhao. If this matter is put to him, the person who lose out will definitely be Xiang Xiaolong. How can this wily old fox Guo Zhong not know what they are thinking about? The animosity between him and the Wu family is not a recent thing and he was the one who revealed to the king of Zhao about Wu Yingyuan and Lu Buya trademark S relationship. Now that the Wu family has such a formidable young grandmaster-in-law, he has to destroy him no matter what. At first he did not understand Zhao Mua trademark S stand but after testing him through their conversation, they immediately came to a quiet understanding. But now King Xiaocheng regards Xiang Xiaolong very highly and he has the support of Master Wu as well so they cannot openly deal with this young swordsman who was an unknown but has now become a person of standing. Zhao Mu first tried the plan of testing the Princessa trademark S virginity but did not expect Empress Jing to have other plans and she helped Xiang Xiaolong hide the truth. Therefore he chose the highly skilled Yanping who has many expert fighters under him and told him that no Jose token was found on Yuanzong in order to cause friction between them. Then he allowed Guo Zhong to organize this feast as a cover, but in fact Ita trademark S to create the perfect chance for Yanping to kill him. Such ongoing vicious plans is indeed formidable. Once Zhao Mu said that, Yanping was the first to object. I appreciate Marquis kind intention, but the Jose token is our secta trademark S ultimate treasure and it cannot be in the hands of an outsider a moment longer. This matter must be settled immediately. Everyone was secretly happy, knowing that Yanping will immediately challenge Xiang Xiaolong to a duel. Zhao Ba laughed loudly and after everyone trademark S attention was on him, said, A duel between Commander Xiang and Lianjin has shocked the entire Zhao region. A pity I was at another place testing the skills of the warriors of the school and could not witness the grand event, which up to now is a regret for me. My men are hoping to witness Commander Xianga trademark S excellent sword skill. This is purely going to be an exchange of pointers and I hope that Commander Xiang would graciously give your advice. Wu Zhou and the rest furrowed their brows. How can there be such an unfair situation in the world? Arena trademark T they trying to wear him down one by one? Besides, with Yanping testing Xiang Xiaolong trademark S skills first, it will be greatly beneficial to the later opponents. Unexpectedly, Zhao Ji stood up and with her sword came to Xiang Xiaolong trademark S table and said with a smile, Wood commander please give me your pointers. Xiang Xiaolong thought to himself, what enmity does he have with her, that she trademark D actually challenge him? He was about to reject when Teng Yi gave Jing Jun, who was raring to duel, an eye signal. That lad jumped up happily, his feet tapping on the table, made a somersault in the air over Zhao's trademark S head and landed behind her, saying with a grin, if there a trademark S anything your disciple will do the work for you. The master will fight with the master, the disciple will fight with the disciple. Let me have some fun with Miss Ji. Xiang Xiaolong and the rest saw that this lad is suddenly now his disciple, and he is sprouting nonsensical and flirtatious words as well and they all thought it funny. The others saw that Jing Jun is as nimble as a monkey and were all secretly startled, secretly thinking that Zhao Ji has met her match this time. Because Zhao Ji is famed in Handan for her nimbleness. Zhao Ba has always thought highly of himself and secretly thought that Xiang Xiaolong is not good enough to be placed on par with him. He was quietly furious and said icily, Xiao Ji will exchange pointers with this little lad then, Zhao Ji knows that her teacher is hinting to her not to show mercy, and also because she trademark S always hated men who tried to flirt with her, so she acknowledged the order and turned around fiercely, her long sword piercing forward as fast as lightning, aiming right at Jing Juna trademark S heart. Her pose was exquisite, yet the moves were swift and vicious. It is indeed top-rated swordsmanship. Everyone saw her sudden attack and thought that Jing Jun would certainly be caught unawares and thus unable to avoid her. Even Xiang Xiaolong and Wu Zuo trademark S hearts almost jumped to their throats, afraid that something will happen to him. Only Teng Yi remained expressionless like Yan Ping, as if even when the sky and earth splits, there will still be no change in his expression.